and keep. I know they got beat, but to score 3 goals against Chelsea, a Premiership team, it shows where they are,
Morning.
Chelsea scored. It was at the end. It came to that, but no, it was all or nothing, wasn't it, towards the end? Yeah, the sending off, maybe agree with that. I'm not a big football fan, but the offside, it was that close to the goal. Well, he gave a yellow card, the ref, on that sending off. He gave a yellow card. Apparently in the 5th round there, that's when they used VAR in the FA Cup on the 5th round. But so he gave her a yellow card, and then he waited for the VAR. The offside, you couldn't get any closer to the goal. It was that close to you understand offside, don't you? So one of the Wrexham players headed the ball, and it was more or less going in. I don't think it was going in, and then the Wrexham player knocked it in. But everybody was right on the Chelsea goal. You were talking 4 foot from the goalpost over, and he was offside.
Yeah. Well, these things happen, don't they, Ian? There's that many controversial decisions now with this VAR has made football worse, to my mind, Ian. And the amount of times they get it wrong. I don't know. It's it's supposed to take a couple of minutes to get a decision, and they're taking 5 minutes to make decisions. And they'd be just better scrapping it and going back to how it was. To my mind, Ian. Anyway, there was a break there, Ian. Someone said good morning. I'll put it to you, Ian.
Yeah, I'd like you to back your 204 off, I would a touch. Just a quicker on the VAR. Sorry, on the offside there. They were shouting FVAR. They were shouting FVAR. Dave. The break station. Well, I never heard anybody, so go ahead.
Yeah, good morning, Ian, and good morning, Dave. ON80I, Ian, over.
Oh, big sale, 59 plus 20, John, over.
Yeah, well, you're 25 and nearly 30, and I'm just wondering, are you on the rotating dipole, the mini one, over?
No, I'm on the big one. Well, not the big one. This is still small. This is 12 meters long, over.
Yeah, Roger. Well, it's doing a great job. Yeah. Well, I'm just on the piece of wire, over.
Yeah, ON8. Yeah, ON80I. Rennie. I was talking to Tony this morning on a WhatsApp message, and he said a friend of yours, Rennie. No, I was given it, and I thought, no, he's a Papa Delta. He's a Dutch station, Rennie, that he gave me a valve for my amp, over.
Yeah, Roger. Yeah, he's a nice guy. I think he's done other things for other people. Yeah, he if you look at his thing, I think it's the guy with the radio station in the shack, over.
Yeah, that's it. He's got a bit of a broadcast station there in the shack, and PD4 Fox mic. Well, I suppose the FM's to do with his radio station, but yeah, that's it. So just running 400 watts there, John, and the rotary dipole, which is about 100 foot, over.
Yeah, sounding very good anyway on the... I suppose you've got the Orban connected up, over?
Nothing else for me, over.
Yeah, Roger, yeah, you love that brown box. Okay, I'll put it over, if I may, to Dave. Dave, you're a terrific signal on my side, over.
Morning, John. Oscar November 80I. You're 20 dB over, John. Hope you're good. And I take it maybe you're on the afternoon shift, John, over?
Yeah, Roger, I'll be reporting in around 2 o'clock. M0SKA, ON80I. Yeah, you're 25 over, and at one stage you were 30, so you're sounding good. Well, to do with football, I don't have much to add. I don't know which supporter you are of whatever, but I was speaking with Jimmy, EI6GEB Mobile, and he was talking to Les in VK about Liverpool, over.
Oh well, I think Liverpool have got their own stuff going on. I think they've got their own problems, to be fair, John, but I don't know what's going on there. But I don't really follow the football now. I used to follow my local team, but we got some owners and it's just gone downhill, so I haven't been for a long time. I had a season ticket when I was 16, John, and that was a long time ago. And I had a season ticket for 30 odd years, and I stopped going, John. And I still keep an eye on it, but obviously I've not got that much interest anymore, John. Have I?
Yeah, Roger. Yeah, well, that happens. Now, just one thing, Dave, and you can go back to Ian. I think the people with the electric cars, they'll be happy at the moment. I see the oil is going through the roof. Over.
Well, I don't think it'll make any difference because if the oil price goes up, the price of electricity charging will go up. Nobody's safe unless they're getting solar. But I think Tony called in there, so Tony, back to you. Sorry, I'll put it back to Ian. And VDO's there, Ian.
Yeah, I was talking to Dale last night, HDB. I haven't spoken to Dale for a long time, and he's got a Hyundai corner, and he was like bragging how. I mean, I got nothing against electric cars, the way they go and the way they move, and we've got a hybrid, Dave, and I really like it when it's in electric mode. But for me, it's the loss of money after like 15 years of keeping a car. Well, we keep our cars a long time. I mean, I've still got we've had the Corsa 16 years now, this Corsa, and it's still worth, what is it worth, 400, 500 quid, and it's only £35 in a year tax. But, I mean, what will an electric car be worth in 16 years? You know, who wants to buy your electric car in 16 years' time if the battery's goosed or only do a few miles? But like Dale was saying, that he saves on fuel because he charges at home. He charges it. He reckons he's saving a few thousand a year, so that few thousand will cover his loss at the end of in 60. I'm going to say 16 years for an example. So okay, yeah, that works for you, yeah. But if you weren't saving any money in one department, to me, you're going to be paying a lot of money out and ending up losing at the end, of something that's worthless. I've even got a Jeep here, a Cherokee Jeep Sports, which is 2003. I mean, that still goes, it's still going well. I mean, so I don't know. Electric cars to me are worthless, losing money at the end of the year, unless you're saving the way Dale was saving, and that's only what he's saying, how much he was saving through the year, because he can charge with his solar panels and all that. But I think he said if he lived in flats or somewhere where he'd have to charge on these proper charging things, then he said it wouldn't be worth it. I'll give it to you, Dave, on that one, and then you can bring Tony in, or?
Yeah, okay. I mean, I guess if you're keeping a car 16 years, you can't really expect to get much back for it, Ian. But yeah, if you've got the solar panels and you're getting free charging, it's not too bad. But yeah, I have no intention of going back, going to electric. That's for sure. Not unless my hand was forced, and they're on about making more diesel engines. So yeah, I don't think these electric cars are all what they make out to be when you go into it. Anyway, morning, Tony. VDO, M0SKA in the group.
Yeah, lovely. Good morning, Dave. Good morning, John. Good morning, Ian. Lovely signals from you all. You're all nice, big, strong signals. David Bellamy. I'll tell you what. Go and listen to what he got to say. Well, what he had to say years ago. He got banished by the BBC because he spoke the truth. unusual for them. But he said that it's this global warming, all this nonsense. It's an absolute bottomless money pit when it's just the Earth doing it's just a cycle, isn't it, that it's going through. But there, you got the lunatic Ed Miliband chasing his tail. He didn't know his arse from his elbow, that bloke. I swear to God he didn't. Anyway, I'll shut up now. Solar panels, I'm happy to report, Dave. Remember the last chat we had? I mentioned that the solar panels were being installed all around the Asian estates here. They're switched on. They're up and running. Christ, the boys, fair play to them. They're really quick fitting them. They're all up and running, and I'm really happy, touch wood, so far. So good, Dave. Nothing to report, Dave, so no bad noises on the radio. Anyway, 20 dB over the 9 for you. Same for you, Ian. And John, I think you just slightly pipped it at the post, mate. You're a little bit stronger, John, at 25 dB over the 9. So there we go. I don't know where it goes from here, lads. So I literally just switched on. ON80i, M0VDO.
Yeah, Roger, M0VDO, ON80i, and the group. Well, you're nearly 30 over with me. I presume you're on the hex beam with the add-on, over?
Yes, John, I am indeed. Yeah, all the same. You're a massive signal, John. Yeah, I am on the hex beam, John. Yeah, the add-on. It's fixed at about 100 degrees, John. So that's in your direction, that is, John. So yes, hopefully it's making a difference. We did do that test back once, didn't we? Was your friend who was on that day? Was his name Rene? I can't remember. Anyway, but it made almost 10 dB a difference, didn't it? But yeah, on the hex beam, John. The add-on. Back to you.
Yeah, that's Rene, my neighbour, ON3VS, and then there's the other Rene who Ian knows and Dave knows as well, and our pal from the Middle East knows him as well, PD4FM. Okay, over to you, Ian, with the Orban, ON80i and the group. Ian, over.
Yeah, well, you're just under the 20 you are here, John, on this old radio. I'm the odd one out here, over.
There's nothing odd about you. And just talking about cars, Ian, my Opel, what is it, Astra, and it's from 2007. And yeah, it's I won't get rid of it till it disintegrates. Ian, over.
Oh, I love the Astra. I had the one, the same thing. Mine had the Isuzu engine, the 1700 diesel, over.
Yeah, well, I had the Vectra with the 1700, and I only got rid of that is because it was like a tractor, and it wasn't ideal for the motorway. If I had been a single man, I'd probably be still driving it now, but it wasn't ideal for the family. Not so great on the acceleration. Back to you, Ian. Over.
Yeah, that Opel, the Astra, is that petrol or diesel?
Diesel 1900 turbo, over.
Oh, how old? Oh, yeah, mine must have been older than that then. They had an Isuzu engine, good engine, the Isuzu. They use them in boats as well, in these canal boats. Yeah, good morning, Tone. No, I couldn't remember the story, and the only reason I asked that question in WhatsApp, I wasn't sure if the add-on kit from each company would marry, you know what I mean, would be possible to interact with other brands, over.
Yeah, morning, Ian. 30 dB now you are. So, big signal, very big signal. So, I don't know the answer to that question. I would presume yes, would it? I don't know. I don't know, because it would be separately fed like this one is, I would imagine. So I don't know the answer to that, but I would imagine it would, wouldn't it? So there we go. But yeah, very impressed with it. Works well. It's up there. We've got some winds coming in Thursday, sort of 40, 50 mile-hour gusts. So I look forward to seeing how it stands up to that. It might all be on the floor Friday morning. I don't know. What I have done though, that doesn't come in the box, I have done is. He uses this 1.5 or 2 mil Mastrand wire, that's ANT in Wales, that is, on the 6 through 20 or 20 through to 6 hex beam. So what I did was I bought some of the exact same Mastrand guy wire, and I've done exactly the same as he's done. So I strung the 40 metre add-on back to the centre post and around the top. So that gives it even more strength, along with the those storm rods are a must. When you see people saying, oh, my X-beam got blown to bits, you look at the pictures, none of them put the storm rods on there, and they wonder why they get blown to bits. But I'll tell you, it's already had a good idea in the wind here. So those storm rods are a must, Ian, yeah?
Sorry, I don't quite follow you. I know the mast strand. I've got a reel of that here. 1.2, I think it is. Good stuff, really. I'll tell you the reason as well why he's got nylon. You have nylon insulators on them on the wire. Because I did a test the other day I soaked some string. Well, I stroked some different types of material in water, and then I connected them to a battery to see if they were conductive. But I'm not familiar. I mean, what doesn't he give you? Why have you had to buy something? Why have you had to buy mast strand then for the 40-meter pad?
Yeah, well, he doesn't. Presumably, he doesn't think it needs it. So what you have is the mast strand. Then on the 20-meter bits, it goes right around the top, and the hex beam keeps its shape. And you also have bits going back to a clip on the centre post. This is the 20-meter one I'm on about now. But he didn't give them with the 40-meter one, and I thought, maybe they're not in the box, or maybe you don't need them. So, but for me, I just didn't like it being up there sort of without any extra support. So it was Dave more than anything, G0SVY. He sort of said, yeah, we need to get a little bit of something like they've done with the rest of the hex beam to support it a bit more. So yeah, I went and bought that mast strap, and I bought exactly I did for a day or two use. I had some slightly thicker stuff here, but it stuck out like a sore thumb, and it's reflective of the other stuff I've got. So when the light hits it, it glows in the dark and it's all crazy. So I bought the proper matching blue and black mast strand that he uses. 1.2, 1.5, something like that. Very thin, but remarkably strong, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, P2 it is. P2. So have you gone all the way around the circumference and back to the feed post as well?
No, sorry. So the 20-meter goes all the way around the circumference. I haven't done that with the 40-meter yet, but I have gone back to the centre post with the 40-meter. But if I think, I'll see how it looks in a minute now when we get a bit of wind. If I think it needs it, I will go around the circumference, but I don't think it will, Ian.
Yeah. I just said in that message what I'm going to do. I'm going to put a sleeve. So that the 40-meter add-on isn't side connected to the other ones. I'm gonna have a sleeve. Like an aluminium sleeve. So when somebody wants to add the 40-meter, they can just drop it in like a sleeve, if you know what I mean. So the 40-meter the fiberglass will still be in line with the one below it, if you know what I mean. I might up the thickness as well there. All right then, son. Any big signal. I got to go and do some. I'm gonna go and finish putting the elements on now on that hex beam. And I think it's promising bad weather. I don't know. Yeah, I might get it on the tower tomorrow. But I tell you what, though, you lucky with that tilt plate thing, because they're an awkward antenna to work with. Very awkward. You'll know that. Well, you'd know if you never had that tilt plate. I mean, like your 6-element that you had, they're much easier to work with. I mean, I think the hex beam is quite a bit heavy as well, really. Well, I think it's heavy for what it is, if you know what I mean. When you compare it to I don't know. I thought it was quite heavy when I was messing about with it on the garden here. But I'm thinking it's going to be awkward to get it on the mast. And I don't want to. My stub mast is 20 foot long coming out of the rotor, and I don't really want to cut that down. So I'm pushing it. I haven't got much room between the top of the rotor tube and the house. I've got about 6 foot to play with, so I will get the antenna on. It'll be almost touching the house. Because when my tower's downtone, it's still about 40 foot. Maybe a bit more. It's 40. No, I mean, because of the stub my tower's about 45 foot when it's retracted, you know. So you can see what I'm. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do, and I'll get it on. I worked it out how to get it on. And if I am struggling, I'll have to spin it like an umbrella once it's on the post, and just fit some of the arms while I'm spinning it on the post, if you know it, when it's on the mast over.
Yeah, I get what you mean. Yeah, the tilt plate is a godsend, honest to God. I've put the tilt plate from Ant in Wales on mine as well now. But I did have the one off of MJS Mike, which was for the Yargies and that. And I did adapt it. It did work with my quad and my not my quad, sorry, my all my other beams. But I did adapt it to work with this hex beam. I didn't adapt it at all. I'm a liar. Dave did, SVY. But I went out and bought the proper dedicated hex beam tilt plate for it as well. So which is really good. 10 or 12 mil thick alley each plate is real nice. Real nice. But yeah, I think your idea of the sleeves is a really good idea, to be honest. So you'll feed that. You'll have to have a separate centre post and a separate balance to feed the 40 metre bit though, Ian, with the kit, yeah?
Yeah. But where the extension for the 40 metres, instead of being clamped on with them hydraulic hose clamps, they'll you know, like, have you seen these tent poles? You know, tent poles. You join them together, don't you, with an aluminium sleeve? So I'll do it that way. And I might go a little bit thicker on. But I'm going to build this one first anyway, and then go from there. Right then, leaving Dave out there. But just a final on that one. That's a full size. What is it? It's just a wire dipole, isn't it? On 40. It's not a beam, is it? It's full size on 40, isn't it? At half wave, is it? Over.
Yes, Ian. Yes. Yeah. If you go on his website, you got a really good write up on there about exactly how it is and how it works and everything, but yeah, it definitely works. It definitely works and works very well, Ian. For sure, it does. Really, it does. And there is directivity and everything there. It does. It does what it says on the tin. That's for sure. Yeah, your idea with them sleeves, I think that'll be real neat and tidy. If you can pull that off, mate, that'll be a good one, Ian. That's for sure. Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I mean, don't you? So they'll be like 4 inches a sleeve over the existing one, and then I'll carry it on with the same size fiberglass. I won't tape it. They won't go thinner. They'll stay you know, like your original hex beam. You know that last section on the fiberglass. I'll carry that same diameter all the way up over.
Yeah, that's right, Ian. Yeah, thicker, stronger. Yeah, definitely. Of course, it'll add to the weight. What's mine weight? 12 kilos, I think they are, Ian. 12 kilograms. They are. So, or 10. One of the two. It's a little bit lighter, only a little bit lighter than the beam made up, the 4 element, but only a touch. There's nothing in it at all. So yeah, all good, mate. Good luck with that, Ian. Good luck, mate. I'm sure it'll be a belter when you've done it, mate. That's for sure, yeah?
Yeah. That weight won't be hardly anything. It's only 12 mil. I think it's 8 mil if you want to drop down thinner. Yeah, I just think them extra pieces may be a bit. If I go thinner, they'll be thin. So I'll just carry it on with a sleeve. Right then. All right, Tone. And as you found out on the locals, my rotary dipoles, they do make a difference depending who you're talking to. But generally, locally, see, yours is that's a full size element anyway, isn't it? That one you got. I mean, even the airline I'm on now is it's not a full size. This is only 12 meters long, this one. So this is still short, really. But yeah, it's on the DX, you notice the difference. Even that little rotary dipole, even that 8.5 meter dipole, well, I can tell you now, I made videos on the DX, it was outperforming my full size half wave wire dipole. Well, obviously that's fixed. I mean, if I could turn that, then that would be the best. But the wire dipoles, you can't get them as high. You have to have support. So as you said, that hex is the 40 meter is the highest antenna you've got. And the same when you have rotary dipoles, because you can get them rigid and you can get them up on a mast, single mast, and you can get them high. As with the wires, you can't get them as high. So that's a benefit as well, and you don't need any supports, do you? Right then, Dave. Sorry about the long over, pal. Yeah, I think you're all just a little bit on the heavy side there in the lows, and I'm looking more at the 204 side of things, are we?
Yeah. It's hard to get this ribbon mic on there, but yeah, I'll have a play with it. I know where I am now. I think the EQ's better, but yeah, it does seem to be still a little bit too heavy, so we can play with that. Okay, and the hex beams and the like there. Yeah, I think that shortened dipole you made, Ian, is fantastic. Anybody with a limited space, and the performance is brilliant, isn't it? And yeah, you can't. I mean, Graham does well, but if he could get a rotator on there, that'd be fantastic, wouldn't it? Ian. Anyway, with that, I'm going to put it round to John, because I'm going to have to go. I'm going up to the caravan, so I'll say 7-3s and I'll catch you later on today, or late this afternoon. ONETI and the group, M0SKA, 7-3s.
Yeah, Roger, well, you're a great signal still, Dave, 25 over with me, and have a nice time at the caravan. I wonder, will you be operating from the caravan, Dave, over?
No, I've got to get rid of a load of stuff. We've had the decking done, John, and I have to get rid of a load of stuff, so I can't even park the car outside. So that's where I'm going. Going to tidy up, and then we'll be up there later in the week. All right, guys, 7-3s. Take care.
Yeah.
Dave, 7-3, mate. Good luck with the tidy up. See you later.
Yeah, I'll be back home later on, Ian. I'm just going to get rid of a load of stuff here, you know.
Sorry, we doubled you. You are coming home, are you?
Yeah. I'm just going to go up there and do a big tidy up, you know.
How far is it from your house?
About half an hour.
Crikey, it's close, isn't it? Yeah, all right then, pal. Anyway, take care and speak to you later. 7-3s.
Yeah, don't go too heavy on the gas pedal. Remember those prices, Dave, over?
I'm on diesel, John. Right. A little bit out of the low end. I don't know if that's made any difference. I'll be okay, John. I'm on diesel. Although it's gone up about 7 or 8 pence a litre. Take care, guys. 7-3s.
More from where it is now, Dave. That sounds very good where it is, you know. I wouldn't adjust that much more, Dave.
Maybe a tad more.
Do you think? All I did, I pulled a little bit out at the 40 hertz. I forgot I got quite a big boost in there, and I don't need it on this ribbon, Tony.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I don't know. What do you think it sounds too heavy, Dave?
I think it sounded a bit woolly, Tony.
Oh, okay. Well, I think it sounds. Well, if you hadn't have mentioned it, I wouldn't have thought you'd have changed mics. Now you've made that slight alteration, so no. I mean, yeah, I think it sounds. You could try a little bit more off there if you wanted to, just a tad more, a dB or 2 maybe.
Okay, there you go. That's a tad more out of the 40 hertz, Tony.
Yeah, I think that's great, Dave. Honestly, I do. Honestly, I think it sounds really good. I mean, before you made the adjustment, I was listening, thinking, oh yeah, I like that. I like the sound of that. But yeah, to me, it sounds very good, Dave. Very good indeed.
Yeah, that's the very old Bang & Olufsen ribbon mic, Tony. Right, I'm going to go. I'll catch up with you later. We'll maybe get on 80 tonight, Tony.
I'll be around, mate, for sure. 100%. 7-3, Dave. Don't do too much, or try not to. We'll catch you later. SKA, M0VDO.
Yeah, that's much better to me, Dave. Maybe you could. I think perhaps you need to look at a different department of where you're doing the adjust. Maybe somewhere else. But that's taken that woolliness way out of it now. But I think it's swings and roundabouts, different. Well, whether you do it on your aural exciter or your EQ, I think you just got to play around with it. Where's the best part of the chain to do it in, over?
Well, you got to look at what you got before your effect or whatever you're using, because if you do it before that, you're not going to get the same effect or as much of that depth, are you? But anyway, I'll leave it there for now, and we'll play it play a bit later. Take care, guys. M0SKA now clear.
Nearly 40 dB then, Dave. Nearly 40 dB.
Off, and then they'd be scratchy, over.
Okay, guys. I'll speak later.
Yeah.
You were nearly 40 dB then as well, Ian. My God.
Yeah, Dave. Bye-bye. The long goodbye. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Yeah, you know what I mean, Tom? People put highs on instead of taking the lows away, over.
No, 100%. Yeah, no, cuts. Look, we've all got such different bloody ways of doing it. But no, I don't. Honest to God, Ian, I don't boost anything. I don't at all. I've got no boosts. I'm a liar. I am a liar. I boost a little bit of the 40 hertz or 45 hertz it is. But I cut everything else. And after 2K, I even cut 1K and 2K. I don't boost anywhere. A lot of people like a boost in later on up the chain a bit, but 3K, 4K. But if that's what they like to do, that's cool. But I find if I do it, it sounds a bit funky for me, yeah?
Yeah. Well, I haven't got an EQ, have I? So, but I haven't even got an aural exciter in line now. You put it in, think it's anyway. I'm happy as it is. Just get on the radio and talk to them. But no, a lot of lads they say, or somebody say, well, you're very bassy.
Wait a minute, I've just got to answer the door, John, right?
And they still got
Okay, Tony.
a lot of tearing going on as well. So you don't need you only need a couple of dB on the highs, and this is it to do the cuts after. Right then, Tony, I better go. I'll leave you with John. You're very loud, John. You are very loud, very loud as if you're shouting. You are. You have to turn my volume down when you come on, John. Over.
Yeah, Tony. I don't know if he's back now, but he went to the door. Someone rang on the doorbell. Okay, just a quick question, Ian, and I'll try not to shout. Did Andy get his antenna yet? Over.
He had a customs bill to pay. It wasn't much. It was €80. He had to pay, so he reckons he'll have it today, over.
Yeah, Roger, yeah, well, that's the way it goes, and, the drill. Well, I'm happy about that, and I hope it goes well. But you go well with it. I'll stay as I am with the wire dipole, over.
Yeah, well, I'm going to build a 2-element 40-meter Yagi. That's my next. That'll be my final aerial for myself. For me, will incorporate 2 elements on 40, over.
Yeah, Roger, and I take it that'll be with the coils, over.
Yeah, they'll be 50 foot long, the elements, roughly 50 foot, over.
Yeah, Roger, I wonder what the difference would be is with a full size or the coiled version. I wonder what the difference would be, over.
Yeah, well, they reckon it'd be 90 odd percent efficient. So, that's what I'm going to do, and it'll be 5 elements on 10. I think it's a 12 element aerial I've been looking at to do. And I thought, that'll be good, and that'll be me done. But the problem is, because I'm messing up with other aerials, I like to test them first. But once I've made an aerial and tested it, I don't have to do it again, But I am missing getting on the bands. Even on this band, I was stuck only on a wire the other day. Right then, John, I'll leave you with Tony, and I'll speak to you whenever. Over.
Yeah, okay. Well, greetings to the lady of the house and the 4-legged friend, over.
Oh, yeah. I didn't go last night. I'll have to go and see her today. Then you sent you a picture of her. Yeah, she's a beauty. She's a beauty, she is. Yeah, I was on last night. We were in Indonesia last night, and I think I worked a Victor Kilo, I think. Yeah, that was all right. I was just calling. I gotta say, I don't go if I hear somebody, I don't really call them. Yeah, I just get on there and talk. So, but yeah, a lad called me from Indonesia last night. I haven't worked him before. They all sound the same, don't they? Like what's his name? The one who does all the videos. What's the guy that does all the videos? I've had to bloody turn my phone off because it's beeping all the time with his videos. And I'm not into that streaming, that streaming over ham radio. To be honest, it reminds me of Facebook. Over.
Yeah, ferry over.
Yeah, I'm not into that streaming thing. There's a couple of guys down the band on 40, they do it, and yeah, it's promoting themselves over.
Yeah, very good. Okay, well, we keep in touch anyway. Always nice to hear about your various projects. So GW4XLS ON80i. Till the next time, Ian. Over.
Yeah, no problem. Yeah, if they're streaming, I say, well, don't put me on the stream. Right then, Tony, are you back?
Yeah, I'm back now, Ian. Yeah, back in the seat now.
What do you think of this streaming stuff?
To be honest, it's a ball ache. I don't get involved in it, Ian. To be honest, I think it takes away a little bit from the using the radio. To be honest, no, it's not for me. Ian, not for me.
Yeah, well, it's all about them, innit? It's really, they message people. I'm on so and so frequency. I'm streaming live. They're doing it for the attention. Why? I think it's cheating, really. You're telling people what frequency people should be finding you over.
Breaker? Yeah, that's right. Yeah, and to be honest, yeah, it's not for me. Look, don't get me wrong. If someone says to me, do a recording, I'll record their audio. And sometimes people say, oh, can I? I need to see my transmission, so I can do a screen recording. John knows what I mean with some software called OBS. I can do that. But no, I don't. Sort of live streaming going on, and no, it's not for me. It's not for me. But look, if it's what they want to do, it's up to them, innit? But it ain't for me, and that's for sure, yeah.
And the one thing is, if you're going to do it, make sure you've got good audio and you've got a big signal. If you're going to do it, over.
Oh yeah, that's right. You've got to get it all right, yeah. Otherwise you look a proper Rodney doing it. Otherwise, you've got to get it right, Ian. That's for sure, yeah.
Crikey. There's some streaming down the band there, I tell you what. Well, anyway, you know what I mean. Oof, I tell you what, I'd be ashamed to stream that. Crikey, man. I'll leave you with it. I'll leave you in charge, Tone, over.
Yeah, I don't know about in charge. I know exactly who you mean and what you mean, Ian. Yeah, I'd be more worried about how they sounded before I got it on the air streaming it, that's for sure. So, yeah, good stuff. 7-3, Ian. Catch you later.
7-3, John.
Yeah, bye-bye, Ian, till the next time. Okay, Tony, you're still very loud. You're nearly 30 over. So I think you can consider that add-on a success, over?
Yeah, no, very, very happy with it, John. I've just changed my audio profile, John, so it's a little better now. You might hear not quite so many lows. So, yeah, it might be a little better for your listening preference. But, yeah, I'm really, really, really pleased with it, John. I really am. It works well. It's really quiet on receive. And we did that little test, didn't we, if you remember? And yeah, there was 10 dBs, almost 10 dB difference. Your friend reported and yourself. So, yeah, it's working, John, that's for sure. It's working. It's up in the air. I think you saw the video I did where my friends come and helped as well. We did all the tidying up of the boxes and the connection points, both outside the shack and at the top end. So got a lovely break points now. I used the caravan or trailer light bar connection for the disconnection of the rotator. I think a lot of people forget that, you know. If you're going to be into this, if you want to, a lot of people don't bother to disconnect, which is up to them. But if you do disconnect, you know, your rotator's still up there. So if that gets a bolt, lightning up it, John, I could still send something nasty in the shack. So I can disconnect everything now, throw it on the floor, and Well, I should be somewhere near safe, John. So you're also still a very big signal, John. You're a very 25-30 dB over the 9. Very, very good signal. O-N-A-T-I, M0VDO.
Yeah, Roger, and just to tell you, I prefer the previous profile, but I like the trebly, the light, the low, with the highs. Over.
Right.
Yeah, no worries, John. Yeah, of course, I'll put it back to there then. I was just changing it for your preference, but if you prefer that, we'll leave it alone, John. That's for sure. Yeah, good stuff, mate. Good stuff. I'll tell you what I was going to ask you, John. Is your tower? Have you got any plans or any sort of drawings when that was made, John?
KGR. Mate.
Yeah, and there's Pete, and there's a Mike 6 as well, Tony. Tony, I'll send you some details that I have, so that'll you'll get an idea. I don't know if you tell me more about maybe on a message of what you're going to do. And the other thing is, I bought 2 of those leads all made up, so I think that's one of the jobs that I won't be doing it today. So hopefully we'll have no lightning between now and tomorrow. But that's one of the jobs on my list to make that up. And once you plug that out, if you get a hit on the rotor, and obviously it's plugged out, it's going nowhere. Tony, over.
John, I just had an email. Andy's had the antenna, over.
Yeah, great. Well, looking forward to hearing it up, Ian, over.
Yeah, it was UPS. It is just I've had a verification. Semfries.
Yeah, bye-bye. Okay, yeah, back to you, Tony, and I hear Pete there as well, over.
Yeah, very good, 7-3 Ian. Good morning, Pete, GW1KGR. Be with you in a sec, mate. Yeah, look, I suppose it's something that gets overlooked quite a bit, John, to be honest, with regards to lightning coming down. You just don't know, do you? So it's done now, and I haven't got to worry about it if we do get a lightning storm. I mean, look, the chances of getting hit by it are very slim, aren't they? But it's there. It's easy to do. I shall now get another further box to put on the floor. So when I put all the cables out, well, I could just throw them on the floor, but I will just put them in a box. I will, and it'll be. Excuse me, I'll ring that call back in a minute. And I'll just, I know it's safe, put it that way. So, Pete, before I have to disappear, because I've got to get that phone call in, I've got 5 minutes. But let me bring you in. GW1KGR, M0VDO. Big signal, Pete.
Yeah, QSL. Good morning, guys. And good morning, Ian. I think you're working on antennas or something. But a long time no speak. Yes, good morning, Tony. Good morning, John. Heard you both, by the way, on 20 metres earlier. And Greg, honest to God, Tony, when you were talking to Greg was plus 45 dB here. It was incredible. Yeah, absolutely incredible. So 20 metres was alive and kicking this morning. And then I worked VK on 40 metres with Paul Japan Zulu at about 9 o'clock as well. So that was good. Anyway, good morning to you all. Tony, you're belting through plus 30 dB, and John, you're not far behind him at all at plus 20. M0VDO, GW1KGR.
Yeah, lovely, Pete. What about was that Grant that was strong, not Greg? Because I find Greg to be quite weak with me, but Grant's the stronger one. Aussie, OZY. Anyway, regardless of that, 40 metres VK, fantastic. What were your results, Pete? How did you get on with that on 40? Good reports both ways, yeah?
Yeah, it was smashing actually. So obviously we then flicked over to 20, but it was at 9 o'clock on 40 metres. Paul JZ had arranged it actually with Andrew VK6IA. And it was good actually. Yeah, it was sort of 5 at 8:58 on 40 at that time. It's not bad at all. But then when we flicked to 20, Andrew was up at plus 10, plus 15 dB, and actually I left the radio on while I went on a conference call. And at one time on 40, he peaked at plus 45 dB. That was about 9:30 this morning. But you're right, Grant, not Greg. Yeah, absolutely. He's he's the stronger one of the two on the show. Lovely. So good to hear you, Tom. If it's okay with you, I'll just have a very quick good morning to young John, the voice of Belgium, ON8 Echo India, GW1KGR.
Yeah, Roger on that, Pete. Well, you're a terrific signal. You're 25 over. So nice hearing you. GW1KGR ON80i. I'm very surprised to hear you on at this time. Over.
Yeah, well, it's a long story, but the shack and the home office is in the same room now, John. So it's all too easy in between conference calls to have the radio on and jump on it. And I saw these big signals, so I thought I'd just jump in and say very good morning and let you know how well you were coming through on 20 metres earlier on, the pair of you. Over.
Yeah, Roger. And where did you hear me? Over.
Am I right? Is that today? I'm fairly sure I heard you calling into the Greg and Grant show. Over.
Yeah. That was at the tail end of it when they had closed the DX helper. But anyway, by the way, you came up to nearly 40 over. So that's amazing. You were able to hear Grant at 40 over. That's I think the loudest I've heard of him is 20. Okay, yeah, back she goes to you, Pete, and I think Tony wants to go, and I'm going to go now in a few moments. So great hearing you, as always, GW1 King George Radio, ON80i, and Tony, I wonder when you're getting your Momo beam up. I wonder, Tony, I wonder what that would look like, Pete's antenna in your garden. So GW1KGR to take it, ON80i in the group, over.
Yeah, lovely, John. Yeah, plus 25, plus 30 on that last one, John. Belting in as normal. Okay, pal. Well, good to speak to you both. Anyway, I'm in between bloody conference calls, unfortunately, so I've got another one looming at 11 o'clock. So I just a flying visit from me just to say good morning. Lovely. Cheers, John. Back to you, Tony, and I'll clear off, actually. I just thought I'd let you know how well you were coming through. Certainly that 40-metre add-on is doing you proud. M0VDO, GW1KGR.
Yeah, lovely. Thanks, Pete. 7-3 to you, John, and I'll make this a final as well. I've got to return that call. I have to pop out the door then for an hour, But yeah, I'm over the moon with this. Honestly, I really am. And you know the rest. I've said before, but my God, very impressed. Massive thanks. Also, your antenna, John. To answer John's question, I would love your antenna in my garden. I really would. I don't think everyone else would, though. There would be no physical. Well, I could tip it over in the garden, but it would have to be a certain. I don't know. I couldn't. The garden ain't wide enough. The boom's too big. I love it. But you must be happy with that, Pete. You must be. I mean, for you, mate, you've had a bit of a rough ride, haven't you? That's for sure, Pete. My God, it's been a rough one, isn't it? With the few mishaps, we could say, hiccups. But the hiccups are no more, and it's happy days. So you must be buzzing with that, mate. It's quite nice to sit back and use it all now, isn't it? That's for sure. Christ almighty. But I'd be impressed. I'm very impressed with it, mate. I love the pictures you sent me as well of the... that must be obviously your house and then the beams in the background. So tell me, Pete, just quickly, was your house... It looks like the front... me and my wife said, I hope I haven't got this wrong now, because I know you won't take offence. But it looks like an old pub, Pete. What looked to be an old pub before, Pete. Back to you.
I think that's the inhabitant that maybe making you think like that, Tony. But no, it's never been a pub. In fact, it was half the size it used to be many moons ago. So one half is the original. So if you're looking at it from the front, from the left-hand side is the original part of the house, and it was extended about 40 or 50 years ago, something like that. But the original building was built in 1840. So yeah, it's been here a while, a little bit longer than I have, Tony, just for clarity. Anyway, no pubs here. Plenty of beer, mind you, but no pub.
Yeah, sorry, Pete. Yeah, me and the missus, it looks like an old, real nice old cottage type pub that had been, renovated and done up, as a dwelling. So, no, fantastic. Yeah, I'd say it's. You're not quite that old, Pete, are you? So the house is definitely older than you. Oh, good stuff, mate. Good stuff. So brilliant, mate. But yeah, as for the B, mate, yeah, just really, really impressive. It's fantastic, isn't it? It really is. It's a monster, that's for sure. And with results like that, mate, then again, you must be happy. You've got all those bands at your disposal now with some serious firepower, Pete. That's for sure. So very good. Right, I'm going to make this one the last, and I'm going to get off, because if I don't return this call and get out the door, I'm going to be in for the eye jump. I've got to go down the bank. Oh, listen, well, I can't go to a bank in Leamston because I don't have one. We only have a post office. They have just closed the last and final bank there the other day in Leamston, so they really, really are doing their utmost best, this government, to make sure that we've got nothing where we can go. GW1KGR, massive signal, Pete, as well. You are 35, almost 40 on your peaks. M0VDO.
Yeah, I think there's a break there, Tony. So no, lovely, great to hear you, and you're belting through it. When you depress the PTT, everything goes silent, Tony, and all I can hear is you, which tells you the size of the signal. Lovely. Okay. Leave you in peace, Tony. And I'll catch you again soon. And I did. I think there's some high winds due. I think later on this week. So I'll be nesting the tower back down. I think I'm not here tomorrow, so I might drop it down actually this afternoon. And because I don't want to be on the phone to Ali saying, get out there and drop the tower. Anyway, but it's all electric now anyway, so it's no drama to whip it up and down. Very good, and very good morning. I'll leave you all in peace. Good morning to you, John, in Belgium. We'll catch you again soon, and likewise, Tone. Great to catch up. M0VDO to take. GW1KGR, off and clear. Bye-bye, guys.
Yeah, lovely, Pete. Beautiful transmission. Fantastic. And I'm not so sure that's a good thing, Pete. If all you can hear is me and it goes silent, that's bad. You don't want to keep hearing my gob. Yeah, 7-3, Pete. All the best. Yes, Thursday, 45, 50 mile an hour gusts. Maybe a bit more for you. So mine isn't up that high at the moment, actually. I did lower it down last night. So I will be nestling mine right down. So, that's for sure. It'll be down. So the 40-metre add-on's going to get its first test, Pete. Fingers crossed it's not on the floor Friday morning. Oh, don't say things like that. 7-3, Pete, all the best. John, if you're still in earshot, ON80i, 7-3, mate. Lovely to hear you. Always a big signal. Always very loud indeed. This is M0VDO, now off and clear. Sorry to all the break stations, but I am going. I think Pete's going, and I don't know if John's taking you or Pete's taking you. I don't know, but I'm out of here. 7-3, lads. Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah, okay. Bye-bye, Pete. Nice hearing you. You're gone for your conference call. Tony, I'll send you a link, and just use your Google Translate, and you'll see everything. And it's some pictures and descriptions of a guy building one. Over.
Yeah, sorry, John. I meant to say about that. Sorry. It's for a good friend of mine. He's got a few different options that he wants to maybe look at. But he mentioned yours, and he'd seen your video of you cranking it up and down, and he really impressed with that. And I said, if I see you, or hear you rather, I would ask you for some dimensions and some instructions regards to it. So that would be very much appreciated, John. Thank you.
Yeah, okay, very good. No, I'll send you that link, and you can make your own decision on that. And just one final thing, it'll be nice if you speak maybe with Andrew VK6IA, and Pete can be there as well, and you can compare signals. Over.
Oh yeah, no, I'd love to do that. Yeah, I must let Pete know, or you know, or somebody know that to let me know when he's there. But do you know what, John? I'm still going to keep. I forgot to call you your nickname, Columbo, John. Just one more thing, yeah. Yeah, I've been called worse, but anyway, that's it.
And he's normally on at around 10 o'clock UK time in the evening. So what's that? 2200 GMT. Sometimes Paul is with him, but sometimes he's on his own. So even myself and my standard dipole can make contact. Okay, I'm going to clear down as well. It's coming up to midday on our side, and I have to get ready for work. So M0VDO ON80i in Belgium. Till the next time, Tony. Over.
Yeah, lovely, John. Pleasure as always. I'll send Paul a message, actually, JZ, and I'll get him to message me when he's next on 40 with him, so I can come in and give it a whirl, mate. That's a bloody good idea. Thank you, John. And I look forward to receiving that link, John. Again, a pleasure as always. Take care. ON80i, M0VDO. Thanks, John.
Yeah, bye-bye, Tony. Take care. Bye-bye.